Hi, everybody. I want to show you how the kids can complete an assignment using Google Slides. I'm trying to save families from having to print out um, any of the assignments on paper. And although some of you have been taking photos of the completed work and then uploading it, that has been great. I'm just trying to make this a little bit easier. So here's another option. Today we're going to use dragging and dropping as a way to complete an assignment in Google Slides. So I'm signed in as Hudson. So what we see should be the student view. I'm going to click on this waffle icon right by the letter that lets me know that I'm signed in and click on Classroom. I have added Hudson to our kindergarten class for the purpose of having access to the student view of some of these things. So here are his regular classes, and then over here is our kindergarten class. I'm going to click in kindergarten. And if you look right here in the stream, there is his most recent assignment that has been added. And it says, Kimberly Calhoun posted a new assignment, Trial for Drag and Drop. And that's the title of the assignment as it will appear for you all as well. So I'm going to click on the name of the assignment. And then it gives some information here. It says, look at the picture and complete the number bond. Click and drag the numbers you need into the number bond so that it shows the story of the apples. Okay, so over here is your work and it has been assigned. So we're going to click on this Google slide and it's going to open this picture up. And you can see here it is. Look at this apple tree. Some of the apples have fallen down and some are still in the tree. Click and drag the numbers you need to complete the number bond so that it shows the number story of the apples. So the kids have been doing these number bonds for the last 2 weeks. They should be very, very comfortable with looking at this picture and filling in the number bond to go with it. So if you look, there are some apples in the tree and some apples down below. Let's start with the apples in the tree. I've got 1, 2, 3 apples that are in the tree. So I need a 3 in my number bond. So I'm going to take this 3 right here and drag it over here. One of the parts of my story is a 3. So get the kids to try to drag it. In fact, if you'd like to, I would probably do it first myself to show them and then put it on back and then let them do it on their own, okay? So I'm going to take this 3 and put it down here in my number bond. Another part of my story is the apples that have fallen out of the tree, and I've got 1, 2. So there's a 2 in my story. Go over here, and I'm going to click and drag this number 2 to this other part of my number bond because we know that there are 2 different groups of apples. This group and this group, or this part of the whole amount and this part of the whole amount. And when we add the 2 parts together, we get the whole amount or the total. And so if I count all of the apples together, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I'll see that there's also a 5 in my number story. So I'm going to take this 5 and put it in this circle because this circle represents the whole amount. So I've got a 3 and I've got a 2 and I've got a 5 because 3 plus 2 make 5 apples all together. So it saves automatically. So once your child has edited the slide to show their work, all you have to do is click back out. So up here, you can see that I have a page window that's open for the Google slide, and I can go back here. And you'll look right here, this Google slide has now been modified to show those answers. If I open it up again, you'll see here's another window. It's going to show the work that we just did. So it saves automatically. And all you have to do to submit the assignment once you're finished is right here. You're going to click Turn In. And it says 1 attachment will be submitted for Trial for Drag and Drop. And you just confirm, turn in. Okay, and that's all you have to do to submit your work. Now, if for some reason that you submitted it and then realize you've done it incorrectly, or if you wanted more practice, you can click unsubmit until the deadline. I haven't put a deadline on this, of course, so that you can do that if you need to, but that's what that feature is right now. But that's also how you can tell that it has been submitted. Up here it says your work, and now it doesn't say assigned anymore. It says turned in. So give your kids a chance to try to do that. It will save you from having to print off that page for them to complete it, and it will also be provide me with a way to check to see how the kids are doing and let me know if we're able to move on with the math content, or if it's something that we need to practice some more. Please provide support for them with the technology, but I would love for them to be able to do the work on their own, especially if it's a practice page. All right? Okay, thank you, everybody. Good luck. Give it a shot. The more that I get back, the more info I'll have about what people can and can't do and what people have been able to try. So thank you very much.